I'm entertainment attorney Jonathan Handel at the Troy Gould Law Firm here in Los Angeles, and I'd like to share a few thoughts involving the Screen Actors Guild situation. We find ourselves in a stalemate, and that's because on the one hand, the Screen Actors Guild has taken some very hardline positions, driven primarily by the membership first faction of the Hollywood branch of the Screen Actors Guild. But the Guild is unlikely to be able to reach the 75% threshold necessary to call a strike vote, and for that reason, the Guild finds itself in a tough place. The studios, for their part, are digging in their heels as well, and in particular, they don't want to break the template involving new media that they established with the Directors Guild deal, the Writers Guild deal, the smaller AFTRA Actors Guilds daytime deal, and primetime deal. So as a result, we are in a stalemate, and what's happened now is that we find ourselves entering the Screen Actors Guild electoral cycle. The balloting closes September 19th. In several days, the nominations are due. If the membership first faction finds itself with credible opposition, they are not going to want to back down on any of their positions and do a deal, because a deal would involve a serious compromise and would open membership first up to an accusation that there was no reason to drag the industry and the Guild through the sort of turmoil and production slowdown that we've experienced. At this point, studio production of feature films is virtually stopped. There is some independent production, a small amount of studio production, and there is television production. That's all very damaging to the industry, and in particular to actors. So we may have to wait until after September 19th to see a deal done, if indeed there is compromise at that point on the part of both sides. That's unfortunate. We've been dragged through a 100-day writer's strike earlier this year. The industry and the local economy, which of course has deteriorated, has no tolerance and no headroom for continued production slowdown, let alone stoppage. The Screen Actors Guild should drop some of its less reasonable positions, focus in on what's achievable, and do a deal promptly with the Studio Alliance. Thank you very much.